Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Sirianatarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Aries. Aries, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love, and if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, my lovely Aries, and I do apologize. My neighbors are extremely loud, 2 sets of them at the moment. So if you do hear any weird background noise, I do apologize. It's just that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what messages and guidance come through for you and who this person is that's coming towards you in love. So we see the 6 of Cups. All right, soulmate energy and the High Priestess. So strong Cancer, Pisces energy coming through, maybe Scorpio as well. Aries, they're viewing you as the Queen of Cups. So maybe you have, water in your chart. And the relationship, we see the Page of Swords. So it may be someone who starts off as a secret admirer, or it could be something that starts off online. And we see the Knight of Pentacles, so this person may have strong earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody who works hard. This is somebody who's steady. They're dedicated. I feel like they're just a really solid person. And Aries, it feels like they're just giving off this really sweet soulmate energy with the 6 of Cups. We see the 6 of Wands in reverse. Some of you, this person, you might feel like they kind of ignore you, but you know what I'm kind of getting, and this is real typical of Scorpio energy, but what I'm getting with the 6 of Wands in reverse, sometimes like if they're a Scorpio or they have Scorpio placements or they're just embodying this energy, like when they like you, you're the one that they probably like ignore the most, like if they're in a group of people, because you make them nervous or they get kind of shy around you. All right, or they feel insecure. So I do kind of get that. Like they're probably crushing on you, feeling a little bit shy and timid, maybe not giving you the attention or those like real green flags that they're into you. And we see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so for some of you, this person might worry that they're not good enough for you. Maybe they don't feel like they're like good looking enough, or they don't have enough to offer. So a little bit of insecurities here on their end, but I do think they do. I just think that, it's kind of normal for one to drop into insecurities when you really like someone. Now your energy, Temperance, so Sagittarius energy. So I kind of feel like my Aries, you might have Sag in your chart, but you're kind of playing it cool. And you're kind of holding back and watching and waiting. You might have an idea here that this person does really like you, but you're kind of playing it cool. You're balanced. You're trying to see the big picture. You're waiting to see what actions they're going to take, or if you should step up and ask them out. I do think this is unfolding for a lot of you in Sagittarius season, which we are in. So between now and, the next couple of weeks. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know about this person. What else do my Aries need to know about this secret crush is what it feels like. They could be a Gemini, or they might have strong Gemini placements. Symbolized by the twins, ruled by Mercury. They're the thinkers and communicators of the zodiac with many facets. All right, they could be a Capricorn. There's that earth energy. Their work and stability are high priority. They can be relied upon to get things done. All right, beautiful. And we see closed off. So this person has been deeply wounded, and trust must be established to open their heart. See, that's kind of what I'm getting. They might come off as a little bit closed off here, Aries, because they feel like they're not good enough, or they've been hurt in the past. They don't want to be rejected. And we do get strong Pisces energy coming through. So we see that with the High Priestess. So double confirmation here that there's an air of mystery around them. They can be quiet, and their thoughts and emotions run deep. And they may even, border on that energy of secretive. So I definitely get strong secret admirer vibes here. All right, with the High Priestess energy, I feel like this person has a lot of emotional depth. I feel like this person is intuitive and very creative. I'm not sure if you can hear what's going on outside, but I hope you can't. I'm okay with it. I just worry more that it's going to be distracting for you guys. All right, so rolling in money. So this person has a lot to offer. They may have short hair. So Aries, for some of you, this is going to be true. For others of you, for some of you, this will be a confirmation message. For others of you, it's not going to resonate, and that's okay. All right, and we see meeting online. So I did call it early in the reading. Some of you, this is going to start off as an online connection. Or, if they are around you in some capacity, they might start hitting you up online, right? So like a little bit of an avoidant energy for sure. All right, let's see what else my Aries need to know about this person. What else do my Aries need to know about this person? All right, we have marriage. So this person is definitely looking for commitment. We see the Lovers in reverse, yeah. But for some of you too, they may have been in a higher level of commitment where they were cheated on or they were put in a third party. So I do see they may have some insecurities there. This person definitely wants commitment, but I do feel like they might be worried they're not like hot enough or they're not good looking enough for you. Because I do think this person is quite enamored by you, Aries, very attracted to you. And we see message of concern. I do think this person is probably going to message you or reach out online. That's kind of what I'm getting. I also think this is somebody who's going to be very cautious about what they write. So somebody who may write and edit their messages, take some time to write you back, things like that. All right, let's see what else we need to know. All right, they may have a severe allergy. Now this could be like to something like penicillin, or it could be to bees, or it could be a food allergy. They could just have their allergies act up during allergy season. This is somebody who has dreams about you, and this is usually my deja vu card. So like you might experience deja vu with them, or they might experience deja vu with you. They may have 3 siblings or come from a larger family. And we also see that they might come from overseas, and sometimes that can create insecurities. Maybe they're, the language you speak with them is not their first language. Maybe they're worried that you're not into dating people who are culturally different from you, things like that. But they're viewing you as the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of similarities. Like they're viewing you as somebody who's very creative, very loving, very intuitive. You may feel like there's or they definitely feel like there's a telepathic connection here. Some of my Aries, you do have strong water in your chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, and they're viewing you as the Ace of Wands. See, this person is worried you're going to reject them. And we see the 5 of Wands, and they might feel like you have a lot of options available to you with this 5 of Wands. They might feel like they have a lot of competition for you. And again, that's definitely going to tap into some of their insecurities. Now, how my Aries are going to feel, some of you might feel a little bit exhausted because I know a lot of Aries, now not all of you, but a lot of Aries, you like things to be direct and clear. And this person isn't completely direct and clear. They're a bit more secretive. Maybe they're a bit more timid. But I also feel with the 9 of Wands in reverse, like this is somebody who you are going to feel like you want to let them in, let down your walls and barriers and see what they're like, and see if this is really a good fit for you. All right. So let's go ahead and see what else they really admire about you. We see femme fatale. So again, very, very attracted to you. They might even feel like you're out of their league, but they also see that there are a lot of people that are attracted to you, and they see the hedonist energy. Ooh, Aries. So they see you as somebody who knows how to have a good time, somebody that enjoys like the finer things in life, good food, good wine, good sex, you name it. But this archetype says inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life and celebrates the beauty in yourself. So they know that you're really confident, and you might be more confident in who you are and in your body than this person is, in theirs, right? But it doesn't mean that it's necessarily, that this can't work. I just kind of feel like that's the initial energy. Now, the Page of Swords tells me here, some of you, this is something that starts off online. But for others of you too, the Page of Swords is also an energy of doing research and getting time to know each other. So again, they might come off as a little bit timid at first, but you may uncover that this person is quite different than how you're imagining. And I feel with the 9 of Wands energy in reverse, although you might be a little bit exhausted by them not being as upfront and direct and sort of, willing to take a risk like you are, but I do think there's a part of you that's going to want to, bear it all to them, like, let down your walls and barriers and see where this goes. All right, so we see rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So this connection really could end up being a blessing for you, Aries. And it may be somebody who helps you expand your horizon. So maybe you're going to travel together, or, you know, you two might just be very different from one another, not only cultural backgrounds, but like how you show up in love and things like that. And so there's a lot to learn from one another. All right. And we see faraway places, get ready for new horizons. So this person might take you maybe even to another country. Again, they might come from overseas and come from another country. You know, you might go home with them, and that could be like an amazing experience. So I do feel like this person, there's actually a lot here that maybe you don't see right off the bat. All right. So let's see. Again, sorry about the background noise. You know, it's the weekend. People are rowdy. All right. Unlike little old me being a good reader, getting readings done, which I love. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing. All right, let's go ahead and see holiday. So some of you enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your love life. There's an element of travel within this connection. I think this person is going to take you places, Aries, take you places you've never been. Some of you could meet them on holiday, okay, or you could meet them in some faraway place, or they're just different. This relationship is a change of scenery. This is potentially a life partner. So your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. So once you kind of get over this first sort of beginning timid part, or, you know, the secret admirer energy, it really has potential to be something serious, and Spirit saying don't judge a book by its cover. All right, we see tease energy. The energy is fun and lighthearted, but it might be uncertain. So you might tease this person, they might start teasing you, and that's how you kind of know, like, okay, there's something more here. All right, let's see if we get any important dates or times here for my Aries, please. Okay, so we see April, okay, and in the distant future. So April can obviously be birthday energy. You know, it can be you, it can be them. It could be between now and April. This is developing. Some of you, it may take until April, which isn't that far away. You know, it's only about 4 or 5 months. So trust your intuition here, Aries, but it does feel quite good. I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.